Facebook.
Oh, here we go.
Live.
Jessie Miller is here.
Hey, Jessie. Thanks for helping out on our test. So she's on YouTube. Okay, and see, there's me. Test.
Oh, nice.
So,
look at that. We got Jessie and Zed.
And Zed, yay.
Welcome. So this is our new Canon M50. Say hi. Say hi to Jessie Miller and Zed.
I'm going to go try out the new look. So you guys, when I come back, go in the chat and tell me how I look. I'll be right back.
Okay, so she's testing out a new look. So we just finished up a meeting with Zoom, and it's the first time we've ever hooked up the camera to the computer. Jessie said hi.
Hi.
And so we just wanted to see if it would be decent quality or not, Zed. And I know you're the best judge for that, Zed. So please let us know. Are we winners?
Isaac, do you want to come say hi to Zed and Jessie?
If we are, then we get some chicken dinner. And we're eating pizza.
Come here, buddy. You want to come say hi?
Hi. Who's ready to see my look?
Say hi, Zed.
Hi, Zed.
Say hi, Jessie.
Hi, Jessie.
Yes.
Good
Here's
job.
my look. You guys like it? Comment in the chat.
That's very California-ish.
Like my new look. What?
Uh-oh.
Orange. What?
Zed said it seems a little pixelated. We don't want to hear that, Zed.
White.
It could be maybe the bandwidth, possibly. The lighting's pretty
Malia,
good. Usually,
say hello?
when you have low lighting, it does get pixelated. But where we're sitting, the sun's actually right outside the window. Let me open that up and see if it will help a little bit.
I don't know if you guys can see Melia.
There you go. That's good.
What about these ones?
No. Okay.
We're blind.
That's a much light. Look. It's like.
Your ghost.
On her phone. Are we like? I feel like you're too whitewashed. Now.
Yeah, it's
Because
really
like you're blinding me.
I'm getting a tan.
She is super long, Lively Stone. She's very tall.
Hi, Lively Stone.
Hi, Lively Stone.
She's gonna be taller than me. I'm only like 5'2", and she's up to my shoulder already, and she's 10. Sorry, buddy, but you're heavy.
All right.
I'm here.
The highest you can get is 720p. Is that the highest that it goes?
The highest, yeah, Zed, with a lot of external streaming, I think the highest is 720p or 1080p. This camera can do 4K, and you bring up a good question because a lot of people don't know with YouTube when you go in here. Let's see, we'll load up a. You can talk.
Malia's on the floor, like just completely stuck. She looks like she's had a hard day, but we've just been home.
So here's Zed 497, and a lot of people don't know. I don't know if I can show this with all the light. Let me see if I can turn it. Look at his killer intro, but watch when you click the 3 dots, you've got quality. And right now, Zed, your video is automatically playing in 480p, and most people are not aware that they can come in here and switch it. So I just switched your video to 1080p. I don't know if you could see that.
Wow, you're fast.
He's very fast.
Clean up after the kids in no time if I could move like that.
You got the moves. So quality, and then there's all your different qualities you can select. And most people don't change them. So it's kind of crazy to do everything in 4K.
It's gotta be like 1,000 calories a second.
Let's see if we can do time lapse without being in time lapse. You ready? Here we go.
She almost did. Did you see that?
So anyway, I was saying for anybody that's doing videos on YouTube, I really wanted everything to be in 4K, but I've learned that 4K takes a lot of extra work, and most people are not even watching the videos in 4K, and a lot of people are not even watching them in 1080p. Right now, this Canon is set probably on 1080p, but I think the Restream software that we're using only allows 720p.
Hey, Pam's fam. Thank
Hey.
you for coming in.
Hi, Pam's fam, all the way up there in Michigan.
Hi, our family prism. This is such a fun test.
Yes, it
Ah,
is.
I'm white.
Yeah, it's because you opened up the window.
You coming up?
Why am I
Hi, Pam's fam.
Lively
Michigan.
Stone. We use either the YouTube Studio or Epidemic Sound.
Yeah, there's a lot of good music in YouTube, but I feel like I've spent like hours searching for a song in YouTube to be different than everyone else, and then the next random YouTube video I watch, the song's in it. And so I guess over time there's not enough for everybody in there to have a unique song, but Epidemic Sound database is a lot larger.
Hey, Crypto's Chain. It's good to see
Hey, Crypto.
Hi, Mickey.
Thank you for dropping in, Crypto. Yeah,
We use OBS when we go on our
Isaac, let's not play that.
we use the stream, what is it, Streamlab?
Yeah, Streamlab.
OBS if we're on our phone. This is the first time that we're using our Canon.
Yeah, I know. The songs all seem the same after a while. It's like when you go in Subway and every sandwich smells the same.
It won't stop playing.
It will. Lisa D is back.
And I'm just going to play a memory game here like I always do, but I think Crypto Chain, if you want to know anything about cryptocurrency, he's got some really good videos over there and playlist. And I believe he's in Spain. If you want to be inspired to lose weight, check out Zed. And if you like anything with boxes, like the monthly subscriptions, check out Jesse. Lively Stone, supporting the best thing ever, Jesus. So if you want to check out any kind of scripture, head over there. And Pam's fam is all about Disney, and she's created some amazing videos. And I think Pam's fam's up in Michigan, if I remember correctly.
Are we doing shout-outs?
Lively Stone.
Yeah, yes, Crypto Chain. We're not all, I guess, like pushing for subscribers and stuff, but yeah, we're only 40 away from 1,000. So maybe we'll have to announce that eventually, so we can get there.
And Lisa D is in there. Don't forget to look
she popped
her out
in
too. Yep, she just came in.
Okay, and Lisa D just showed up, and I haven't seen her in a while, so I can't remember where she is, but I know she's in the United States. I do know that much. And I think she has a huge like garden.
Yeah, her garden.
I think she has a garden.
Her garden makes me want to like start a garden with all my own vegetables.
Yes.
I
Thank you, Lisa.
I want to do a quiz.
You want to do a quiz?
Who knows?
You got to look at the camera.
I want to do a quiz with you guys.
Michigan. Oh wow! So your Pam's fam is in here, and she's in Michigan too. She had a video of some bridge that crossed over like the lake and one of the Great Lakes. It was amazing looking. I actually Googled it because
I'm gonna grab Melia and so she say hi.
It looked like the bridge to nowhere. Like it was a massive bridge that went right over one of the Great Lakes.
Everybody.
So who's ready for Aubrey's quiz?
Oh wow! North of Great Britain. Timony just entered, and I think he's new. We have not seen him, so welcome. And he's from Great Britain. That's really cool. And Mackinac. I don't know if I said that right. I know you got to say it in like a
Mackinac.
Okay. Jessie said she's ready, and just remember the camera's up here and the computer's right here.
Melia's here.
And Zed, is that any better with the quality? I don't know if it got better or not. All right, you can start your quiz.
All right. So, what number am I thinking of? 1 or 3?
Okay, so that's easy, guys. She only gave you 2 choices, 1 or 3.
Or 8.
Oh, okay, that's it. 1, 3, or 8.
And you guys probably, if you guys know my age, you might know this answer.
Yes, I think that's exactly what it was. The Mackinac Bridge.
Does anybody know? I'm looking at the comments, so what?
So you gotta wait a second here. Okay, so Jessie said 3.
Oh, Melia,
Really?
Jessie said hi.
Nope, it's not 3.
Okay, it's not 3. Oh, what could it be? You can just look up here and we'll go back to the...
You just see the comments.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
so So 3 from Lisa D, 3 from Jesse.
8 is correct.
So Tim Timothy got it.
That's cool. Tim Timothy, our new guest, got the quiz. What are you gonna give him?
I'll give you a free song with my guitar right now.
Okay. Just play it behind us, okay? So you're gonna get a free song with a guitar, and he said that they're surfers.
She is crazy strong.
Is there a way for them to see me?
They can see you. All they gotta do is just move over a little bit here. See?
There's so many.
Tim Timothy.
Kyle Anderson, we knew you
He
wouldn't miss
made
it.
it. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
He still holds the Guinness World Record for the most live streams ever.
I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead, Aubrey.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab my strap that goes on the guitar so I can have
Yeah, so Melia's my twin, and Aubrey is definitely Chris. And then Isaac looks like me if he's with me, but he looks like Chris if he's with Chris. So finally,
Let's see. Who do you look like?
Finally, after the third kid, we have one that's mixed.
You need an extra 200 pounds on your body. Aubrey, she said cool pink guitar. Jesse Miller said
Melia,
cool
you're
guitar. Lovely Stone said the strength of Melia. My goodness, Kingston's very powerful, and he's just 4.
Yeah, these
good things
squeezes are really good. So,
yeah, that's
a
true.
funny random story about Melia. We had our aunt visiting us, and Melia has always been nonverbal, so she wanted spaghetti, and we couldn't ask for spaghetti. So she went and got, she was like, what, 2 or 3?
Melia was like 3 years old at the time.
Yeah, and she grabbed a giant, heavy thing of spaghetti sauce out of the cabinet and out of the pantry and all the way into the living room with spaghetti sauce and never fell.
Yeah, and the funny part is my aunt, we the first cousin with Down syndrome, and she kept saying, oh, Melia is much easier than Down syndrome. But one morning we slept in, my aunt was here, and she woke up, and Melia started bringing her food, and my aunt's staring at her like, what are you doing, Melia? And Melia got really angry because my aunt wasn't just cooking it for her right away, and she couldn't ask her because she's nonverbal. So my aunt, that was years ago, and she still shares that story. Hello, Gamer Creativity. And Tim Timothy, I meant to answer your question. Yeah, we really wanted to get Melia involved more in surfing with the special program that is here in Florida called
you're gonna kill me.
Surfers for Autism. But with the pandemic, they canceled every single event this year. Sometimes we can make it to like 2 or 3 of them, but we didn't make it to any surfing this year because of the pandemic. So we're bummed out about that.
We have an unreleased video of her one surfing thing.
And Gamer Creativity is new. Welcome to our channel.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
And thank you for subscribing. I didn't notice that one. I'll go ahead and write you down and check out your channel. Gamer
I kicked out of my seat for the
Creativity. Sometimes YouTube, when people subscribe, it doesn't show that they subscribed, so we didn't get a notification on that.
Melia found the hot dog guitar, guys.
Time for my performance.
Okay, well they can't see your guitar.
They don't have to.
Yeah, they have to see you. Just here,
Why don't I move my
just
chair?
get up, and Mom's gonna move your chair back. And just remember, it's got to be copyright-free music, okay?
Oh, so you try to sing up my
It's got to be your own music.
or music that I heard on the special.
Yeah.
But I don't really know any of those words.
Okay, introducing Aubrey. I still didn't block all the light. Yeah. That's fine.
Isaac! Get away. Isaac.
Yes, thank you for subscribing, Gamer Creativity. We're glad you're here.
Tell me, I'm going to do it. Daddy, you're going to count me down.
All right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Coming straight from Nashville, Tennessee.
God.
Okay, stop yelling. You don't want to hurt people's ears.
How would I?
All right, well, the stage is getting the performance ready.
Alright, guys.
We want to let you know this video is not sponsored.
Alright, just to let you guys know, I do not know how to play the guitar, so it might sound a little bit crazy.
That's a side effect of COVID too. She actually got guitar lessons for Christmas, but you can't take her.
Yep.
Melia won't stop poking.
Daddy, time for you to count me down.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I wanna go on a camping trip. I wanna go on a camping trip. I wanna high. Watch the we go, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I want to see the animals fly above the sky. I want to see the stars, I want to see them go bling, 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 bling all day long. I want to have every day to myself, but here we go. I want to go on a camping trip. 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 Yeah, yeah. I wanna go. I wanna go. I wanna go on a camping trip. I wanna go on a camping trip. I wanna go on a camping trip.
I wanna go.
I wanna go on a camping site.
All right.
A real one.
Very good, Aubrey. Very good.
Now my last song for this. Wait. 2 more songs.
All right,
Ready?
Diaries of a Disabled Mom, and Dawn is here.
Woo! Oh, and
Dawn.
Caitlin came in too.
Oh,
Make it blue.
okay.
Caitlin.
Alright. Ready, guys?
Ready.
Alright, hold on.
Welcome, Diaries of a Disabled Mom.
Dawn,
And we have
Caitlin.
to write you down.
In the chat, I want
I know,
you guys to tell me what you like.
Oh, we just got a message that we've received 100 messages today with the chat.
Nice.
That's exciting.
We're chatting up a crazy storm here.
Oh, thank you, gamer.
Guys, for
Melia,
the
you're
chat,
gonna kill me.
Malia's giving out hugs.
Oh,
guys,
thank you, Jesse.
All right, Diaries of a Disabled Mom.
guys, in the chat, I want you guys to tell me what song you want. Here's the option.
And who else? Oh, and Kyle. Yes, thank you, Kyle, for making it. I'm sure you're like, oh god, it's these guys again. And Timony.
I have something to tell them.
Timony, yes, camping all over the world would be fun, Tim. I agree. We just
Do
actually
you want to let
camped.
them know what we did? What did we do not last night, but the night before?
We actually brought our tent to the backyard and actually camped in it.
It was
Like
hot, guys.
games.
It was hot.
It's not the best time to do
And
it.
Zed, you fill our heart too, because you're the only guy ever from Hawaii that comes and visits us.
That's true.
Yes, there are not many people from Hawaii, Zed. You've got something going on there.
Alright,
And I
guys.
got to see a Hawaiian market that one day.
That was
That
cool.
was really cool.
We enjoyed walking around the market
did.
with you, Zed. And Kyle, we enjoyed walking around Plant City Strawberry Festival
Yeah,
with you.
because we haven't been able to go there in a few
No.
years.
All right, Aubrey, you have one more song? Or?
Yes, I have one more song, but I'm gonna let you guys do. So here's one. It's called all of them are ones that I made up. One of them I call is Fishy Fishy. You guys gotta pick that one, or I'm a butterfly.
so-
Or I'm a butterfly. Okay? Pick one in the chat. Pick song,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, so
Anybody?
Diaries of a Disabled Mom said her and her son are autistic. That's interesting because, you know, being on YouTube and meeting so many people, it's beginning to look like autism, according to, you know, the internet. It does look like it is genetics in a way.
So I have you guys, I want you guys to request. So let me tell you guys your options. The all songs I made up. So
Okay.
your first option is Little Fishy. The second option is Butterfly. And the third option is Quiz. No.
All right, and
It's a little owl.
okay, and hold on just one moment. I want to see here. Crypto Chain in Spain, I just rhymed that, says, does Melia have a passion for specific objects such as dolls and aligns them? If yeah, did she start off with something else?
She's never really lined things up. She did used to line up rubber ducks. But she's more had like, she'll zone in on like one particular thing and carry that thing around for like a week. It's been a Rapunzel doll all week. She came up here and found this pillow just an hour ago and she hasn't put it down. So she's probably going to carry that pillow for like the next week.
Wait, is she back?
But I mean, when she was little, like she had like a toothbrush.
She did like to line a lot of things up when she was younger.
Really little, but it hasn't.
But
been
she
for a
doesn't
long
now.
time.
Like if you notice behind us, she's got some kind of like fleece pillow, and she does gravitate to certain objects, and they become her favorite
Like I was
objects.
just saying, she carried around Rapunzel for the past week,
Right.
but now she found the pillow, so that's probably going to be the new
But
thing.
lining up, just to clarify, is a very common characteristic of autism. So if they're constantly lining up little toy cars, lining up little ducks, dolls, whatever, that's definitely one sign. And then another sign I would definitely say, in like the top 5, would be probably eye contact. Just having trouble actually getting that straight eye contact, straightforward eye contact. Diaries of a Disabled Mom said she just learned that her and her son, they had a gene dysfunction that caused his autism that could have caused mine, and runs in the family. Thanks for sharing that. That's really interesting, Diaries of a Disabled Mom. That would be interesting to hear more about it. So hopefully you have some stuff on your channel about that.
And I gasped because Isaac ran into a lamp.
Alright, guys. Has anybody answered me?
Oh, butterfly.
Butterfly? Okay. I'm going to sing Butterfly, so everybody scooch you
Okay,
back.
before you do that, I just want to address Crypto Chain. He said his son started with wheels, and then cars, and then buses, and now airplanes are his passion. We haven't really determined this yet, but we've seen with boys, Thomas the Train seems to be very common in the autism world. And then Hot Wheels, and then Disney, Pixar, Cars movies and stuff. So that does kind of sound familiar there, Cryptos.
Alright, who's ready? It's a music video.
Okay.
Okay, Daddy, you might want to scoot back. No, you're fine. Mommy, can you scoot back a little bit?
We'll definitely check that out, Diaries.
No, you can just play guitar. You can't be dancing on a chair and
I'm
stuff.
not. I'm just going to sing.
Oh, well, then sit down. Because you're like scooted like a
Sit down.
wow.
Are you giving out smooches?
Come a little closer.
Okay.
Excuse me, Isaac. Who's your favorite?
I'm Song Quiz.
Santa Claus is your favorite?
No, Song Quiz.
Oh.
Alright, who's ready?
Oh, the audio is out of sync with the imagery.
Hmm.
Oh, it's okay.
Mhm.
Song Quiz is
That
a
is
fun
interesting.
game.
Thank you, Lively Stone, for letting us know that.
Yeah, I missed that.
Okay, can I sing now?
Yes.
I want a temperature. This song is a little
bit
bit longer.
longer.
Jump on the temperature. Okay, ready? I want to jump on the temperature.
Oh, no, she fixed it.
Okay.
She must not have been live.
Okay, I won't go digging through every setting then, because we are using a new camera. It's a Canon M50. It's connected to the laptop through a USB cord, just a regular USB cord. So if you hear anything, just let us know, and that will help us, and we can help you in case you have a channel and you want to.
Cryptos, I've always thought that too, just from other families that I've met, and then I do have a cousin with autism, so I think it could be genetic for sure. I knew a mom that had a son who had autism, and then she got remarried and had another son, and he also had autism. So even though it was 2 different dads, it was the same mom. And I think she vaccinated the first one and then was worried about the second one, so she didn't vaccinate him. So even one being vaccinated and one not being vaccinated and 2 different dads, they both still had autism.
Yeah, so that ruled out the controversial topic over vaccines on that one. I'm sure there are some cases where it does seem like, vaccines.
Alright, is it my turn to sing?
Yes, but the audio, Diaries of a Disabled Mom said that it was doing it for her too. So I don't know if it just fixed itself or not. To be honest, I'm not sure if the audio is coming through the Canon or if it's coming through the laptop.
Yeah.
So that's something we'll have to figure out.
Oh, look, Melia's using the pillow appropriately.
Alright, you ready now?
I think they're ready. Go ahead.
Yes, exactly.
Butterfly. Okay. I want to see the world up high. I want to go up in the sky. And I know why. Because I want to be a butterfly. It's going to be so That's it. Don't do that. That's disgusting. I'll try that one more time.
You go ahead and stand up and sing.
I wanna see the sky up high. I wanna go hey, hey, hey. I wanna go flying up inside the sky and like a butterfly. I wanna go on a butterfly. I want a ride on a butterfly. I wanna see the world from up to space. I wanna see the world down here, and I don't wanna be stuck on the ground like every day. I wanna see the world up high, go underneath the midnight sky, and I
You gotta finish so I can answer questions.
go crazy, crazy, 'cause I'm a butterfly. Butterfly. I'm a butterfly.
Okay, good job.
So,
I'm a
okay, you tell me.
I'm a butterfly too.
Yes, we completely agree with that, Diaries, and that the doctor that put that article out, actually, I think he lost his practicing license. And then cryptos. Yeah, Lively.
Thank you.
Zed said great job, and so did Jesse. And Timony gave you clapping hands.
And music notes.
Gamer Creativity said he's such a big fan.
Thank you, Gamer Creativity. We'll check you out as well.
So with the food thing, Crypto said, what do you think about stomach bugs? Has Melia had issues with certain food, or other people that struggle to eat most food because they find I had my former boss, her son has autism, and there was a period where he would literally only eat Nathan's hot dogs and Ore-Ida French fries, and it couldn't be anything else. And if you switched the brand, he knew, even if you put it in the packaging. So it's very common for kids with autism and adults with autism to have food issues and to be very specific and picky about food and where it comes from. Melia is a really good eater, but for a while, up until she was 4 years old. Bye, Jesse.
Jesse, thank you for coming by and visiting for the musical part of it.
But Melia was getting sick a lot when she was about 3 years old with stomach issues, and it took a long time. It took almost a year, but we finally found out that she has celiac disease. So she's on a completely gluten-free diet now for the past 6 years. And her stomach issues have gone away, except for if she sneaks a piece of gluten, because we still have it in the house for everybody else. But it's really common for them to have some kind of a food sensitivity.
Hey, that's funny.
Yeah, a lot of it can be sensory, like Diaries of a Disabled Mom is saying, with the textures and stuff. Some of it can just be like, some kids will not eat anything that's the color yellow. And so like corn, stuff like that is just completely not an option for them because they're adverse to the color yellow. It could be all over the place. And then sometimes there's just a medical issue, like Melia, the child with the hot dogs and French fries, he also had a dairy allergy. So it's kind of all over the place, but I feel like there is a big connection with the gut and autism. Like, that's not a medical thing. That's just me as an autism.
Yeah, because with Melia, when she was much younger, we didn't know what was going on, and she was like projectile vomiting and wouldn't sleep at night. And as soon as we started figuring out what was going on, a lot of Melia's challenges improved a lot.
When we put her on gluten-free, within, I'd say, like 2 or 3 weeks, she was not better, but she was having slow progress. She wasn't as in so much pain. She wasn't throwing up. And now she's honestly, like, I think the healthiest eater in the house. Like, the kid loves vegetables. It's insane. She'll eat a salad every day.
Yeah, she eats more healthy stuff than we do. It's kind of embarrassing to say, but she really does. She can eat like tons of broccoli, and she's like enchilada bowls that are mixed with everything in them that I would never touch. So
I'm not autistic, but I don't like my food to touch either. Diaries of a Disabled Mom. And I have this weird thing where I have to, like, if I start eating like the chicken on my plate. I have to finish that before I can move on to like the mashed potatoes.
Mashed
Yeah. Everybody.
Hey, nursing our travel bug. Thanks for coming in. She is 10. She's 10. She just turned 10 at the end of
Do
January.
we have another new visitor? Nursing our travel bugs here. New visitor, guys. Say hello to the new visitor, and I'll go ahead and write you down too. You can keep talking.
I was reading. Yeah.
I'm still here.
I think it would just be like a rice tortilla, maybe.
What's it for? Maybe I can.
He doesn't know how to translate it, so he'll look at stuff and say it looks yucky, but he likes maize flour expanded rice. It's Doritos. Melia is obsessed with rice. Like, she loves rice so much.
Mama.
What?
I'm gonna
Just make sure that the dog. Where is the dog? Where?
We're just searching for the missing dog, but we found her. She's right below our feet.
Melia doesn't like soup. She doesn't like any. That's one texture issue I guess I didn't think of because I'm so used to her not eating it. She doesn't like anything really liquidy. So like cereal, she likes just dry cereal. She doesn't like me to put milk in her cereal and mix the textures, and she won't eat soup or anything. So if we're having soup, well, she never really has soup because of noodles and stuff. But I would like strain it for her if we were having something gluten free.
And Timony's got to go. He's in the UK. They're 5 hours ahead of us, so it's 7.
Yeah, it's
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. So thank you for stopping by. Nice to see you. So he likes soups that are
sour. Yeah.
Crypto, how old is your son, and do you actually have a diagnosis or not? I remember you speaking about it quite a long time ago, so I don't know if you want to share that or not.
She loves bread, and she loves breaded and crunchy things as well. Her absolute favorite food is Mexican food, which she probably gets that from me, and anything spicy. She loves spicy.
Yeah.
Peppers are her favorite food. We've actually used peppers on more than one occasion in therapy to get her motivated to do certain tasks. We will actually provide them with pepper rings or pepper slices to get her to do stuff in therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it looks like maybe that audio issue cleared out. I hope it wasn't the fact that the laptop is using audio and the camera is using a separate audio.
There she is.
Yeah, she's right straight behind us right there.
I'm going to make a robot.
She's just chilling on the floor. She plays a lot on her own, doing her own thing. Aubrey is really good at playing with Melia.
Yeah, she'll drag her in to do stuff. He's 5, and he does have a diagnosis. See, I'm so confused like with the levels now.
Yeah, we're a little outdated with
because Melia got diagnosed like 7 years ago or something crazy like that, and they only had like mild, moderate, and severe. They didn't have like the levels. So
to me, with what Crypto said here at low level, isn't that like the opposite of what you think? Like level 1 would be like high functioning.
That's what I would think.
And then as the levels go up, it gets more
I know
severe.
When they told us Melia, she has severe autism. Lisa, this is, can I tell you this?
Yeah, this is kind of a multi-function room that we're in. We're kind of setting it up to where it can be our YouTube place and Melia's homeschool room, and then a place just for them to play and run and have fun. But it is on the second story, and it is Florida, and it has its whole separate air conditioning unit because it's on the second floor, and it's so hot here. Today our heat index is 110, so it's still, even with the AC running nonstop, it's still pretty hot up here. So it will run up your electric bill quite a bit.
Okay, that makes sense, Diaries. So now with the new diagnosing, Melia would be a level 3.
Okay.
Because level 3 is severe.
That's what I was thinking. It was kind of the number I had in my head, that should be more of like a level 3. So Cryptos, so to me, I would think in my head, based on my outdated system, that your son would be more like Asperger's.
He said they meant the signs are not as evident, but he shows signs that need working on.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just 1, 2, 3, basically Diaries of a Disabled Mom. Said level 1, mild, level 2, moderate, and level 3, severe, from what she's read.
They didn't even have the levels when Melia was diagnosed. And she got diagnosed, she's 10, so 7 years ago.
Oh wow, Lisa D. Yeah, up north, I know, window AC units are common up there, but down here, it's central air units and everything almost. And yeah, it wouldn't be possible to sit up here without a second unit up here.
Or teach Melia.
Yeah, it would be very, very bad. We would just be like sweating bullets right now.
Because you have air conditioning, it goes great up here.
Level 1, yeah, so Crypto, I don't know, is the level system worldwide or not? Because
he said that in the U.S. he would be a level 1 because the symptoms aren't, he socialized with other children, but he started walking very late.
Okay.
And when he started walking, they were concerned until it happened, but now he can jump. That's awesome. Melia only learned how to jump within the past 2 years. It was a big goal in physical therapy. And if you were in here a little bit ago, you can see she's got it. She's got it down now.
Yeah.
And we have a trampoline.
Did they tell the kids update them on what we did the other day?
Oh, did you guys tell them what we did? Isaac, come tell them what you did. Come here.
What did we do?
Come
here, buddy.
Tell them what you did the other night.
I did swimming. I did. I won. We already told him that. Tents.
You went in a tent?
Yeah, and
And-
sleep.
And you sleep. You sleep.
We played game with Candyman.
We played Candyland
Yeah.
together. And then what did we do?
It's campsite day.
And then we slept in our campsite.
We also told scary stories.
We did tell scary stories.
We have some pretty epic footage coming because we set up the tent for the weekend for the 4th of July weekend. But the day we played out in the yard all day in water, it rained and the tent had some water in it, and I'm crazy. So I decided to put more water in the tent, and we literally had about 2 feet of water in this tent. And the tent is probably a good 10 feet long, if not longer, and it was just full of water, and they were literally running and sliding and doing flips. It was like a water park inside the tent. And then the next day we used the shop vac, and we drained the tent completely of its water, and then we camped out in the tent in the backyard the next night. I recorded all this. It's pretty cool. So it will make for some good footage.
Can I show that?
Yeah. Here's an idea.
So-
That's inside the tent.
This is Isaac in the kiddie pool. I'm trying to get rid of
Let
the
me see
glare.
if we can get rid of the glare. So there's Isaac, and he's actually sitting inside the tent, inside a kiddie pool inside the tent that was filled with water. The good news, guys, is the tent looks like it survived. I thought worst case scenario it would stretch the fabric out a little bit, but it didn't. And there are actually waves hitting the walls in the tent. And we don't have our GoPro right now, which is unfortunate because that would have made for some really good footage.
This
inside
kind
it.
of shows how deep it is.
Here's another photo.
That shows how deep the water was. If you look at the dog's leg and Aubrey's leg, so that should be fun footage.
Okay.
My son is moderate to severe support. So yes, Melia needs very substantial support all day, every day.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, Lisa D, with humidity up there during the summertime. I know it gets pretty rough. And you do have central air. I grew up in upstate New York, and we did not have central air, and it's brutal in the summer with the window units. If you're not a lucky one to have the window unit in your part of the house.
I grew up in Florida, so if we didn't have central air, I probably would have died.
Yeah.
I probably died.
Yeah.
Why did we put water in the tent? Because there was already water in the tent, so why not make it a swimming pool that's covered and safe for mosquitoes?
The tent it's a pretty large tent. You can almost run in it, and I can stand up in it. And it already flooded a little bit from the rain, and the rain fly was off. It has this tent's really cool. I've never seen one like this. It has an entire screen roof on it, and then you can put a rain fly over top of it. And so it already had water in it, and so I just decided why not add a little more water so the kids can play inside of it and not have to worry about all the Florida bugs, because we have some really nasty stuff here that bite you nonstop. And so they were able to still play outside for hours on end without worrying about the fire ants or like we have these things called mayflies. They're horrible. They bite into you and then rip your skin around. So luckily we're able to do that, and they were able to have fun.
All right, Cryptos, thank you for hanging out. I hope that we helped a little bit. We understand. Go have some sweet dreams. And,
yes, Cryptos. And I knew that you mentioned a while back. I mean, like a while back, probably almost a year ago. But I never want to bring it up unless someone else brings it up, just for privacy reasoning. I didn't want to say anything, so I'm glad you did. And it would be cool to talk more in the future. And thanks for stopping by.
Like, reach out. I mean, we're not professionals, but we've been doing it for a while. So if there's anything we can help out with.
Yeah, for sure. And Kyle, thank you for saying good night to everyone there, Kyle. But don't you go anywhere. We need you here.
And we know it's only not even 7 o'clock, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
No bedtime excuses.
You're in the same time zone, Kyle, and the same state. Our sun's at the same angle right now.
You got to ask your dad.
And Zed, you are 5 hours behind us, okay? So there's no going to sleep.
Definitely no bedtime for you.
And you can't have naps, Zed, if you want to be on the show. If you know what show I'm talking about. I'm not.
If you don't, go check out Zed's channel.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it for Zed. Zed, do we have your permission to talk about what you're doing?
She looks freakishly hot.
Huh?
I'm not be able to hear me sing.
Not right now, but we will later. Aubrey has a channel that she's had for years, and we're gonna bring it back up again, and then we'll announce it. Okay?
No, make them go watch.
What? What did he say? He said no. So anyway, Zed has a video.
No, Lisa said that.
Oh. What did Zed say? He said he would be honored. All right, so Zed's channel in a nutshell is all about his weight loss. I don't want to like say the numbers because I don't know, but let's just say hypothetically Zed was at 400 pounds and he's lost a substantial amount of weight, but he's still got a ways to go. And he's had a roller coaster ride for sure. And so just recently he actually auditioned, or someone I think reached out to him, and he auditioned for The Biggest Loser. And so his audition actual video is on his channel. So if anybody's interested in that type of stuff, that would for sure, to me, is very interesting. So I would go check him out. And nothing yet. So we got to keep our fingers crossed.
So
for Zed.
Fun random fact about Melia that I don't know if we've ever shared. She loves anything slimy and wet. So I just had to stop her from going in the bathroom because she could see we were distracted and she was going to go play in the soap.
Yes.
That's where I ran on to.
That's where anybody who has any kind of disabilities in their family will understand that YouTube is just nothing of the same for us. Right now as we're talking to you, there's a bathroom behind us. And if we're not paying attention, she'll go in there and she'll grab anything slimy, even if it was Drano, which we, of course, have hidden very well. But she would literally, in a minute we're not watching, go in there and start playing in Drano. So she has no fear of certain things. And so
she doesn't understand danger.
We have to be very careful with our level of distraction. Aubrey is really good at helping out, but of course we don't want all the pressure on Aubrey to always be there.
But luckily I can see behind us. This is like having eyes
this is kind of like one of those school bus mirrors, the camera.
So I saw the door crack open and I was like, oh no.
And there's some things Melia has done that are crazy, like the other day in the backyard, we're all playing in a tent and Amanda goes, ah! And she looks over and Melia's on the other side of the yard in the kiddie pool, completely no clothes.
Yep.
In the middle of the backyard. So that would be very bad for YouTube. We already had one video that went turned off by YouTube because it was the night of the 4th of July.
You guys were in that and you got kicked out. We're sorry.
Yeah.
You got pulled for inappropriate
Yeah, it was the night
content.
of the 4th of July, and they let us play the video, and we were lighting off all the explosives into the sky, but in the bomb, the hydrogen bomb.
Pumpkin poppers and flowers.
Isaac's saying it all right now. Pumpkin
Come
poppers.
here, you want to tell him?
Yeah.
Here, he wants to tell you guys if you don't mind.
Eating pumpkin poppers and flowers.
Yes, good job. So the video was shut down as soon as I was saying, hey kids, let's go play with some fire. No, I didn't say that. I said, hey kids, let's play with some sparklers which every kid has used a sparkler probably, and some pumpkin poppers. And YouTube must have been watching. I don't think it was a computer, because right at the moment they knew the kids were going to be playing with some kind of fire-based item.
The stream stopped.
Even though it's, sparklers are made for children, that's when they cut the stream. It just right out.
And I thought it was our connection, but then we got the flag that said it was inappropriate.
It's not though. It's
Yeah, so
definitely not.
we're inappropriate, Zed. So I'm sorry how
I know
you
you-
thought that we were.
Wholesome family content, but apparently
We
we're
violated
not.
it. So, yeah, we have those morning glory sparklers too. The ones that go.
They're like all, well, and they're colorful. They're pretty though.
Yeah.
Guys, does this look like a robot? It has wheels, so it can move around.
Yes, exactly, Lisa. That's how we feel with Aubrey. She said her eldest was very helpful, but it's not her responsibility.
And Lisa, I like to know about everybody in our channel, and I don't
Whoa, kid!
Bro.
know about what you're about. So if you could explain in the chat if you want about your channel, that
Lively
would be
Stone
cool.
said, "Adorable Aubrey creative."
Yes,
Thank
that
you.
is creative. How did that fall apart right there?
I don't know.
Whatever she just built totally crumbled upon coming up here. It was really weird.
No, neither did we. Diaries of a Disabled Mom, but now everybody knows because of us. They are.
Oh, yeah. Be careful what we did. Just so you know, everybody on here who has a channel, we looked in the terms and conditions on YouTube, and it did say something about children and explosives. Even though explosives, I could see where that was connected. If Isaac said, "Look at my sparkler," and then lit my hair on fire, obviously you don't want that to be live. So,
Yes, they do tend to malfunction.
so it was amazing to me that YouTube, with all the live streaming going on, especially on the 4th of July, that they were able to catch that. It's pretty interesting.
It's not.
Yeah, some people do not like fireworks. I'm okay with them. I like to light them off.
It is not inappropriate. All it is kids' fireworks.
Okay, well, YouTube thought something different.
And it's
Okay, you're gonna get a shut down again.
Yes.
She has 4 children. Her 2 oldest are girls, and her boys are twins. She had 4 under 5 at one time. Oh, bless you, Lisa. They are grown, but not gone. My channel is vlog style. This time of year, it's about gardening.
Okay, so a little bit of everything there, Lisa D. You got the cooking going on, gardening, and then
You want
And
to
then
show?
vlogging,
He wants
that's
to
cool.
show what he made.
Isaac wants to show you what he made. He made this right here.
He's very excited.
He's jumping up and down right now beside me. There you go, buddy. Good job. I don't know what it is though. So yeah, Lisa D, we'll have to check out some of your videos. It's been a while. I think we all met each other in Kevin Hart, and we still yet to get Kevin Hart to join in live here. And I know he stays up late. So what's your excuse, sir?
So he's gone live at like 2.
Yes, Lively Stone said you made a mini city, Isaac. Good job. That's exactly what it was. It was a mini city. Canning Hall's random daily stuff and Lisa D's life. And nursing with our travel. Bug said, nice job, Isaac. And thank you, Lisa D. They can be adorable and they can be like Sour Patch Kids, if you know what I mean.
Well, we like that.
Yeah, I saw that vlog of Lisa D's when she showed the backyard with all the things. Hold on, we got a battery problem.
Can I go live on here?
No, they can still
Can you
hear
guys
and see
hear
you,
us?
I think.
And so,
They just can't see.
if he showed this, if he showed
Yeah,
that, mess up.
it just takes me 2 seconds to put this in and then it will fire. Or it should. That was a very long time on one battery. I forgot we're operating on a battery.
And it showed the camera.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. All right. Great. They said they could still hear us. So
Okay, so that proves one thing. Let me do the nerdy tech stuff real quick that I love to talk about. So right here is the Canon battery, and it ran out. So all I did was I went over to the wall charger and I grabbed another one. But since you could still
do you want me to plug that in?
hear us, that means that the laptop is doing the audio, which isn't good because laptop audio is never that good, and the Canon's only doing video. So we're gonna have to figure out how to change the audio from the laptop to the Canon,
Daddy,
but at least you could still hear us because the battery died. I will say that battery is impressive. We went through a whole hour-long Zoom meeting before you guys with the news. That's a long story we'll talk about later. And then we got the extra battery. All right, Big D and Chopper just joined in.
Hi, Big D and
welcome,
Chopper.
Big D. Welcome, Big D and Chopper, and say hi.
Hi.
All right, so Big D and Chopper. Chopper is his dog. He's got an awesome channel.
He's so cute.
And so anyway, so the battery just died, and I went over and I grabbed another battery and popped it in and brought it back up, and it didn't disrupt the stream at all, which is cool. But the Canon actually has, like a lot of DSLR cameras, they have a continuous power adapter where it's a battery and a power adapter plugs into the bottom of it, and then you won't lose power like we just did. So that is good to know as well. So that's why we're doing a test live stream. Oh, and the audio is good after you refresh your page. So I wonder if that's an audio issue on our end or if it's on YouTube's end, because we are using obviously we're using the mic on the laptop because it was still working when it went out. Big D said hi, Aubrey.
Hi.
Oh, you want to see this? Isaac wants you to see this.
It's a waterfall.
It's a waterfall. Good job, buddy. So yeah, we decided to do this live because we were testing out the camera with the Zoom meeting. It's all set up with the laptop and everything. And I thought, why not test out the camera with YouTube? So that's what we did, and so it worked out really well. So Big D has a lot of good, interesting videos, and Zed said beautiful waterfall. Isaac, Zed liked your waterfall. The tablet. So yeah,
Since you were down there, you could
I didn't know.
it's coming up on Friday here,
turn it off.
on the weekend, I mean. And
It's charging.
Okay.
anybody have any good weekend plans? Being that it's now just a regular pandemic weekend. If you're in the U.S., even more of a pandemic. Yeah, I know, Big D. I know the feeling.
Me too.
Yeah. Lively Stone said, very creative waterfall.
Oh,
I was thinking
waterfall.
it looked like Isaac built a waterfall
He
while you
did?
were gone. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Left for 2 minutes. I missed
Yeah.
so much.
She said it was looking like one of those walls that hold back the water, but those are brown or gray. Well, you know, I want to be careful of reading your comments, Lively Stone, because obviously I know how to butcher your comments. And
We've been bringing up the sheep since
I'll say that
since that live.
you've been petting sheep and dozing and dozen.
My hair is blue.
That's smart, Zed.
Oh yeah, Zed, it would be cool. We were just saying it's crazy that even, you know, of course Hawaii is affected by the virus, but it's interesting just because you are so isolated out there in the middle of the ocean. So I don't know how it is in Hawaii right now, but it'd be cool to see like a live video from you, Zed, if you could go out there safely and go around and show us some spots out there in Hawaii. Oh, I got a line here for Lego exhibits.
Apparently, I'm no good at Legos.
Daddy has stronger hands.
That's a true story.
Okay, this one's kind of tough. You have to actually pop the Legos onto the board.
Well, that is actually Melia's.
Where did you want it? Right here?
Yes.
This isn't a regular Lego set. I got it through a special needs catalog for Melia because her fine motor skills are not great at all. And it makes her really work her fingers rather than a regular Lego that'll just pop on the board. She has to work for it.
Is that why it's a little bit?
And that's why
There
it's
you go.
hard. It's not a regular Lego board. It's for fine motor therapy.
Right.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You can hear that, Lisa?
Lisa, it reminds me of Family Guy when I think Stewie, he does that one episode where he's like,
Mom,
mommy.
And Isaac does that to me on the regular.
So Diaries of a Disabled Mom is working on writing a book and probably will be writing this weekend. That's really
awesome.
cool. I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm an undiagnosed autism. I'm not good at reading at all. But if it comes to like an audiobook or something, I'll just intake that very fast. Or YouTube. I'm a very, very strong learner with YouTube and videos. So I've always kind of wanted to write a book, but like because that process is so slow, it's very troublesome for me to do.
You could like do speak to text
Yes, that's true.
and
Okay.
like talk.
So Isaac just walked up and he said, "Show the camera this one." Isaac, what is
Tell
this?
us about it.
Come here. Come here. You display it, okay? Here,
Come here.
I'll lift you
Daddy's
up.
gonna pick you up.
All right, look at the camera up here, right up here,
He's
buddy.
even wearing a YouTube shirt.
And tell them about your, hold it up so they can see it, grab it. Okay, and tell them about your
Up
design.
here, buddy, on the camera.
Up here, buddy.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, tell them about your design.
I have a giant.
What is it?
A bloody playground. Waterfall.
It's a playground waterfall.
That's really nice. I wish I had it.
on it.
Okay, Big D, I want to be a kid again if they have playgrounds with waterfalls. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
I brought a playground.
All right, next up is Aubrey.
And
Oh, she just needs help. Her project is not complete yet. Okay, so we're doing this and we're doing that. Okay, what did Zed say?
Maybe in the future, I want to enjoy this first time back. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to have like the camera. He wants to go and enjoy the beach.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why you just need a little GoPro, Zed, and then you can just shoot over to the beach and strap it to your Speedo or whatever.
show the camera this way.
That's a horrible image.
That's not nice.
It's a playground.
It's okay for a dude to say that to another dude. I'm not going to compliment his Speedo.
A playground. No, it showed this.
We're
Okay.
gonna get flagged for inappropriate
Way
content
up
again.
there.
Speedos are not inappropriate.
Way up here.
This is Isaac. He wanted you to show you again. He added, I think, this right here. There you go, buddy. Good job.
I can't.
So as we were saying, we are coming up on.
Why isn't our chat moving?
I don't know. Oh no, the chat problems are beginning again.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, it's because we're not scrolling.
No, I was. I just scrolled up
It-
to see. Because my last comment shows Zed.
Okay, it shows we're in this software again called Restream.io, and it's actually streaming to Facebook right now, and we don't really have much of a following over there. So I'm not
Did that
sure
come in?
why. Huh?
That came across, right?
I don't see it. Now
See,
it should
because
come
it's
across.
showing like I'm working on writing a book, he from Lisa, and then maybe in the future. But then it's showing that Zed wrote more, and they're all writing on there.
Zed said he's not ready for the world to see him in a Speedo, but he probably is after The Biggest Loser. So everybody stand by for him to get on the show, become a champion, and walk away in a Speedo.
A playground waterfall is way better than what I said. I'm behind now because like the chat's not keeping up, so I got to go through
So
my
guys,
phone.
what would be cool, I know a lot of us have channels, like it'd be cool to talk about what everybody's plans are for their
Oh,
channel.
Zed's writing a book too.
No way.
Yeah, we gotta write a book. It's like the cool thing to do.
That's
She
cool.
wants to make it an audiobook eventually.
Oh yeah, so if you do an audiobook,
Zed said, "I don't think the world is ready for me in a Speedo."
I saw that. If you do an audiobook, Daughters of Disabled Mom, you'll definitely have your first reader right here because I can do an audiobook and I would enjoy that.
What if I get out of the
Show
chat and go
the
back?
camera this way.
Okay,
Like if
here
I
we
go
go.
to
Look at that.
graphics.
There you go.
It's one.
Oh, we can make this. We have to do that next time. We can make all
Yeah.
our stuff.
Oh, so I was just saying, I'm always interested to see what everybody has planned for their channels. Of course, we're all living in a different world now with this pandemic, and some are better off than others. Meaning, we're still in the middle of it here in the United States. But
Florida is not doing well.
just wondering, like everybody's with plans with YouTube. For us, it takes a lot of work due to the pandemic. I've had a lot less work. I've had a lot more.
It's working again.
I've had a lot more time to edit. And
Lively Stone.
bye, Lively Stone. Thanks for coming by.
Oh,
What-
go ahead, Isaac.
Isaac,
Bye, Lovely Stone.
Isaac said bye to you, Lively Stone. Aubrey, did you say bye?
Bye. Bye.
Thank you for coming by, Lively Stone.
Can I film? So,
Yeah.
guys,
Make sure you hold it up.
this is, so I have a little marble. And this is a little game, and the little green one right here is a special green square, so you know that that's the start. And then you just have to try to get it to the end, which is the red.
She remembered us.
Hi, Daddy, you want to show them how you play?
Yes, I do.
Lively Stone said, see you soon, Isaac and Aubrey, and Melia and Gemma and Christina.
That's a good memory.
It was really impressive.
Hi, Daddy, you want to show them my game?
Okay, we're going to show the game real quick, and then we'll get back to the comments
so
We've
here.
been trying to get on a schedule
So-
too,
So-
diaries.
So you roll around in here,
And the red is the center.
and you got to get it to the red. So
Lisa said that's creative and it's a good game, Aubrey.
yes, and I'm trying to win it, Aubrey, but here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That's
Oh,
he just
Isaac
knocked
just
Isaac
swallowed
in
the marble.
You win a free prize, a free song.
So
You make me
let me get back here.
Hold on, Isaac made a building.
Uploading.
Wow, good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a building waterfall. That's
Go
cool.
down there.
So Diaries of a Disabled Mom said she has a hard time editing because her son takes a lot of attention. So always around him, but trying to get on that schedule again.
One.
And Zed said he has no clue. He needs to go study some weight loss channels and see what they're doing. And Aubrey, Lisa D said good game. She likes it. I think Mommy already read that.
Oh, Jesse's back.
And the next video of Diaries of a Disabled Mom is about gene dysfunction and his cardiology appointment on Monday. That'll be a good video. We'll
Yeah.
try to catch that.
That sounds really
Diaries of a Disabled Mom. We'll try to catch that video. So I want to go back to what you said, Diaries of a Disabled Mom, about editing. That was our struggle. I definitely, before pandemic, was working quite a bit. And so it was very hard to find time to sit at a computer for hours on end and edit. And I'm very specific. Like if I'm putting quality out, I want it to be good quality and I want it to be good stuff. I don't want to just throw anything up there. So I struggle with almost what you call the perfectionism. Like it needs to be perfect. So I've been trying to get better with that, which has increased my editing time. I mean, the amount of time it takes to edit and increase my efficiency. So we all need to learn little tricks depending on what editing software you're using. I know that for every editing software, there's a ton of YouTube videos, and I've learned some great shortcuts and things to do to speed up editing quite a bit, which is a good thing. So that's probably a very common struggle, especially for us in the special needs community, because honestly, that little bit of extra time I have when it's regular work, I'd rather spend it with them than sit and edit for hours.
Yes, baby. Okay, I'll be right
Jesse has returned.
back.
All right.
This. Show the marble.
Okay, we're going to show the marble. And we're going to have to wrap soon because
They haven't had
Isaac
dinner.
just hit his head.
Are
And
you okay, baby?
that was really weird. He just walked up to the table and went, don't do that again, buddy. That's a cool marble. We're going to have to wrap it up because obviously we don't have the adapter that keeps the camera going. And they haven't had dinner. And the list goes on. But
And we have
Thank
to
you.
make homemade.
thank you guys for joining in here and on our test live stream here. And
Wait, I want to say goodbye.
Okay, we
Yeah,
won't
we
get
won't
off
go-
yet. We're just
we
saying
won't
we have to
go.
go soon.
so through the pandemic, they've been doing more lives than anything. You know, that's kind of like for us. If you look at our channel, the last live we did before this pandemic
I think it
was
was New Year's.
New Year's Eve, and that was the last live we did. But before that, we haven't done a live in like almost a half a year. So, but during this time, we've done one,
Quite a
2,
few.
3, almost like 5, I think now. And they've all been just testing out different
Yes.
systems and different phones
What is it, buddy?
and things like that.
A boat.
Yes, Zed. I definitely, like you said in the beginning, Zed, there were some pixels, and I definitely don't want it to look pixelated because it's a DSLR camera. It's not even like we're using a phone or even a GoPro. So I definitely want it to be nice and clear. Although a lot of these streaming softwares don't broadcast in the highest definition. Okay, Diaries of a Disabled Mom has a second channel. It's a gaming channel, but it's kind of slow right now.
Go with Sissy for a minute.
So Twitch, yeah, I don't know anything about Twitch, but all I do know is whenever I hear the word Twitch, I know it goes with gaming every single time. I don't think anything else is on that platform. Okay, Zed, that's a good thing. I was thinking it was software too. I think maybe if we somehow figure out how to go live through maybe YouTube directly somehow, that maybe it would be 1080p. I'm not sure.
Instead of using Restream?
Yeah, instead of going through.
I think that would be fine because like Restream is amazing, but we definitely obviously have more people on here from YouTube. I think it's all from YouTube.
Lisa D said that a game rated a gamer on Twitch last night. That's interesting, Lisa D.
So when Zed streams straight from OBS to YouTube, it's 1080p.
Let me see. Where did he say that?
You just said it just now.
Okay, so yeah, maybe there's a setting in Restream to make it 1080p. I haven't discovered that setting yet, Zed, but thanks for bringing that up because I'm going to actually write that down. I'm going to look to see if Restream has that setting for 1080p.
I feel like this week went by really fast.
It did. Yeah, Lisa, I feel like some of the largest YouTube channels were from gaming, and then the other half was from like children-based content.
Like Ryan. Like
Ryan's Toy Review and Blippi and all those people. So gaming was like very crazy, like PewDiePie, the largest YouTuber as far as subscribers goes, not views. I think Mr. Beast has the most amount of views per video. Mr. Beast just did one on fireworks, and it was like 2 days ago when we watched it, it already had 26 million views. So
I think we have the page here, don't we?
Yeah. Streamlabs OBS, Diaries of a Disabled Mom. We use that on the phone, but I've never used it on the like a desktop or a laptop, so I can't help you with that one.
She said what all they have.
Huh? Oh, okay. Diaries of a Disabled Mom said her son has autism, microphthalmia. Can you read some of these? Hypotonia, asthma, language disorder. And then you have autism, epilepsy, asthma, chronic pain, and many others. Yeah, so I can only imagine the challenge of everyday life for sure. But I mean, here you are on YouTube and starting a channel and having another channel. That's really cool. So
Zed said Mr. Beast is a beast. I'd love to be his friend. Yeah, our kids love watching Mr. Beast videos.
Mr. Beast isn't too far from us, so maybe we'll collab with him and do something crazy.
Oh,
like
the kids would love that.
Fill our backyard with Orbeez like we almost did.
And Isaac's actually wearing a Blippi shirt, which is another crazy YouTube.
And when I don't say too far, I always mean within hours, not minutes. But yeah, Mr. Beast is really interesting. If you watch videos about him and how he came about, he definitely struggled for a good, I think almost 5 years of just videos like sitting in his room and stuff. And he just kept going. You know, consistency I think is key. And he kept going, and eventually he wasn't talking to himself anymore, which is kind of cool. And yeah, Zed, you should contact him. I'm sure he gets 100,000 contacts a day, but you never know. So maybe run a billboard in his hometown. That's awesome to hear, Diaries of a Disabled Mom, that this channel of yours did better than the gaming channel.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
You guys want to fight?
That's really good to hear.
Fought. You haven't fought in ages.
Yeah, it's good to hear when, you know, I don't know how to put this, but like the channel that Huxley was on, Micah Stafford, family channels like that, they kind of seem fake, I guess is a nice way of putting it. It's all like
family vlogs like that.
fluffy, and so us in the special needs community, it would be cool for any of us to make it mainstream, because we're not mainstream. Even in our normal lives, we're not mainstream. We're always the weird ones out in public. We're always needing special things. We're
the weirdos following closely around the playground.
We're the inconvenience of going out on trips with our friends because we slow them down. So it would be cool. It was just like that kid. What was his name? He won the America. He was blind.
Cody Lee.
Cody Lee. He had autism.
He was blind and he had
and blind, and that was just amazing.
Oh, thank you, Jesse.
Yes, Jesse, and we promise we won't forget everybody
He did the penguin.
who started off if we go somewhere someday. But
you have a poke?
He he was blinded and he did the piano.
Yes, he did play.
Yes,
yeah.
That sounds impossible.
It sounds tough, right? To get past
There
those
you go,
challenges. But he did it. You know how he did it? Dedication and hard work.
And a mom.
And a mom that was very dedicated and
I'm
hard
just
work.
saying, like, his mom didn't give up on him. She told him.
Yes.
You saw that, Jesse?
What happened?
She goes, you went into full trivia mode because I was like, I'm going to get the answer.
Yeah.
I knew.
It's nice to have Jesse and Zed here at the same time because like we got Kevin Hart's family here.
And Lisa.
And Lisa, sorry. Lisa too. And someone else probably, but my mind is always slipping. So many thoughts at one time. It's kind of like an ADHD thing. But I just want to say it's cool because Zed was gone for a while too. So it's like to me it's like a reunion having
and we were
Lisa
gone.
D and Zed, and yeah, we disappeared for a few months too. So and then we've even got newer people in here like Diaries of a Disabled Mom, which is cool.
I think
and Lisa D said, "Thank you, girl." And I'm sorry about that, Lisa D. My memory is good, but I don't see you around enough to store you in my mind. But now I will.
What, buddy?
Let's see. Yeah, we like watching Mr. Beast. His competitions are somewhat addicting. Aubrey gets really excited
buddy?
when we put him on TV.
Yeah, is that we've been in quarantine for 4 months. We haven't gone anywhere in 4 months, which
We
if you
haven't
watch
been-
our channel, like we go places and we haven't gone anywhere in 4 months.
The struggle is real, honestly. Like, we're the type of family where even if it's a weekday and the kids have homework and stuff, we still find an excuse somehow to get in the car and just like drive off into another state or something for dinner and come back home. So this is definitely really tough. Not being able to just go out and enjoy everywhere. We're even happy with hiking through parks and stuff. So that's a tough thing.
Go to Big Bridge.
Of course, we're taking it very serious because we said in the beginning of the video we feel Melia is very high risk. So whether the virus is a hoax or not, or whatever a billion different people think of it, we're taking it very serious for Melia. So it's tough there. So Jesse Miller said there have been some great lately. Yeah, it's like everybody's coming back out now, almost as if the virus is over, and unfortunately it's not for us. But
we had our birthdays in quarantine, Lisa. Me and Aubrey have the same birthday.
Yeah, their birthdays are March 19th, and they had the same exact birthday. So we did what we could do to make it.
And we had Father's Day and Mother's Day in quarantine.
Yep.
And it's our anniversary this week.
I don't know about you, but it kind of feels like house arrest. Like I have that thing around my ankle here.
It was our anniversary this week, and this year there's going to be no date.
Jessie said she's still in quarantine as well. And
what state is Jessie in? What state are you in?
Jessie's in Maryland. Isn't that right, Jessie? Maryland?
How do you remember all this?
It's kind of an autistic trait, so maybe I'm undiagnosed. But Lisa D's the only one I didn't memorize, but honestly, it's just because I haven't seen her
Aubrey,
around.
can you help him, please?
What's wrong?
I don't know.
More March babies, yeah. March, April, and May.
Malia's not in therapies at all right now except for telehealth for speech and OT.
I can't, Mommy.
Diaries of a Disabled Mom. Where are you in the world, if you don't mind mentioning? That's how I memorize a lot of people, and you can probably see that. But Lisa D said it's been a really weird few months. March with mine and Kevin's birthday, and by the time Jesse's birthday came around at the end of March, the world shut down. Yeah, that's how quick it was, like a light switch being turned off. You had those good last celebrations. And the same for us. We actually went to a Christian concert at the beach. It was in this nice amphitheater right at the beach. And then we did something else too, pretty mainstream. I can't remember, but we went somewhere else that was pretty mainstream, and we were watching the old footage, and it was crazy because it's like, here we were. And
oh,
then,
the mall.
Yeah, we're at the mall or somewhere, and it was packed. But for us too, one of the last things I remember was the neighborhood kids around here don't really hang out that much, but for once, they were all hanging out together. There's a few little boys over on this side, a little girl over here, and they all came over in front of our house, and they were doing sidewalk chalk. And I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing. The first time all the kids in the neighborhood are getting together. And then before I knew it, then we're all just like locked up. So.
And you see them on their driveway, and you're like, hello, stay over there.
Yeah.
I still play with my friend over there.
Thank you, Jessie. She said happy anniversary.
Yeah, congrats to you, Diaries of a Disabled Mom, and thank you, Jessie, for the congrats on the anniversary. Surprisingly, I don't know if anybody's superstitious here, but it's the 13th year wedding anniversary for 2020.
Yeah, in 2020.
But yes, Maryland is where she's at, and
you asked where in the world is Diaries, and she's in Iowa.
No way.
Why?
I don't know
think
why.
she's lying.
But no, I just thought she was, for some reason, I thought she was in Great Britain. I don't know why.
Do they have British accents in Iowa? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Iowa is definitely one of those places that's like a mystery place. You know, you hear about it, but you never hear anything about it. I don't know if that was redundant or not. But it's a place I would like to go because it's like a mystery state.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Oh,
happy anniversary
Zed
to
stepped
you too.
away.
You know, Zed.
Zed?
It's because of you bringing up Speedos.
You've stepped away twice so far. No.
He's trying them on.
Please don't do a vlog in the Speedo, Zed. I'll send you a super chat not to do it.
No, but I do copy accents on accident, so I may turn British sometimes.
Sometimes I speak a different language.
All right, so we'll remember you, Diaries of a Disabled Mom. You're British and you're in Iowa. That's how. So you have to fake the accent somehow. There was something I wanted to read.
Zed didn't hear about the superstitious part about it being 13 because he stepped away.
Oh. And as far Diaries of a Disabled Mom, you talked about therapies and regression. That is for real problem to be worried about. We haven't really seen any regression. She's very resilient, so maybe that's why. But obviously, we're not proceeding and making progress, so that's a bummer. Kyle's still in here, but he was quiet, guys. Iowa, 80 world's biggest truck stop.
I'm learning so much right now.
All right, Diaries of a Disabled Mom. If you want to maybe tell us something special about Iowa other than a truck stop, that would be cool.
Just think of it +1.
Yeah, that way we can avoid the 13 doom and gloom. I mean, you know, there's some skyscrapers that don't even have the 13th floor on the elevator.
Said I need views and I don't want my channel banned by YouTube, so no Speedo video until I go away.
Yeah, you don't want any inappropriate content there, Zed. Let's see. Mine had horrible meltdown again in trans or nightmare again. Yeah. With everything changing, people with autism love consistency and they love, you know, every day being the same. So when this all happened, it's like the whole world changed. Even people without autism are not doing well with it. So
I think Melia's doing okay just because we've always made it to where she's constantly doing something different almost.
Right. Yeah. So all she can think of is truck stops and farms. Oh, come on. I'm so excited about going to Iowa. There's
Well,
gotta
you'll
be.
see truck stops, or you can see sheep.
I mean, I love truck stops. They have a bunch of good food usually. Sometimes
Slurpees.
Slurpees and chicken and all sorts of good stuff. We have a really cool truck stop here called Busy Bee, and
They have, this is going to sound funny, but like if you ever need to go to the bathroom and there's a Busy Bee nearby, like go to the Busy Bee, drive the extra 10
Busy
minutes.
Bee restrooms are like amazing. And the guys' restroom, I don't know about the ladies' restroom because I don't go in there, but they have like these big screen TVs. Each stall has its own like room. You're in your own room,
You have
and
TVs?
it has and ears on. They have like this really nice wall. I don't know how to explain it. It's like
Of urinals?
no, the actual stall where you drop the kids off.
I have a whole candy bar.
It's the bathrooms are just insanely nice.
We don't have TVs.
And they don't have TVs in the ladies'
Yes, we
restroom.
have
So Busy Bee, if you're listening, you may want to address that now,
Yeah.
because now is the time
We
to
have
address
like
everything.
spa music and like pretty lighting. And we have the
What-
room stalls
What do you want that?
where it's like your own little room.
Right here?
But we don't have TVs. Oh, but we do have, I don't know if the boys have this, we have salt scrubs and special lotion.
We do not have salt scrubs in the restroom at Busy Bee.
We do.
But Busy Bee, check it out. Just Google. I mean, the bathrooms, seriously, I'm not even saying.
And they have a
goodness.
candy bar.
Like, I could live in their bathroom probably. That's how nice it is.
They
But
have a candy bar and a giant peach.
if you're from Texas, you'll know of a truck stop called Buc-ee's. They're building those here in Florida, and I heard they're the size of a grocery store. Yeah. They have like 100 gas pumps, and they're the size of a grocery store. Crazy.
So I did this for all of you. If you actually Google Busy Bee bathroom,
Look at that.
you can see
Let's see
images
if we can hide
of how
the
pretty
glare.
Like,
they
Let's see
are.
if it can
maybe
focus
you
here.
could tap inside it.
It's kind of like not focused like at all.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
Oh my gosh! I didn't know you were behind me until the screen showed up again.
Here's a good picture. We'll just make it big.
Kyle, you need to make the trip.
Yep.
We've been to the one in Live Oak before, and it's gorgeous.
There's a picture of one.
That's the boys' bathroom. So yeah, we don't have those TVs.
Yeah, see, it's got the big screen TV, and it's got like its own rooms for the restrooms. It's just really nice.
It's very cool.
It's a place you can go and just feel confident about yourself for a moment.
We
They
are
have
in.
Dunkin' Donuts and restaurants in there.
She keeps just popping up like in the middle.
And
Calm down.
candy bars and rocks. I love them. And one time I was sleeping and then Daddy woke me up on camera. I hated that.
Okay, go. Yes, we are in Florida. Diaries asked if we're in.
Yeah, we're in Florida where we have the story of the Florida man. All the crazies live here. But
It gives you guys something to read, entertainment. And we have the skunk ape.
Oh, skunk ape. Yeah, Google that.
Yeah, the
He's a
skunk ape.
mythical creature that roams our woods.
He is real.
And he's
What's
probably been bitten by
He
alligators.
smells.
What is that? What's a snuck cake?
He's Bigfoot's cousin.
We actually have one of those?
Yeah, they're over in Sumter County.
Is that actually real? Bigfoot isn't real.
His cousin is
Oh, his cousin's real?
the skunk ape.
He's real?
You never seen this?
Can you Google it? Is he in the backyard?
We're going camping tonight.
No.
No, it's
too hot.
It's way too
All right, guys. So I think we're gonna wrap. Thank you.
Hold on, I was looking up something.
We're not gonna close out fast, but I just want to say thank you for joining us in our live stream test here.
Zed.
We always stay on a little bit longer than even imaginable because of the support from you guys. So thank you.
Did you really, Lisa? So you've heard of the skunk ape, right? Florida's right now 74% humidity. However, it's only 87 and it feels like 110.
Oh, that's right. Lisa D lived in Florida, right?
Or I'm sorry, it feels like 102, but still.
Lisa D told us that she was she knew the Walmart girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she said that she lived in
Sumter County is where the skunk ape is rumored to be, Lisa D. It's one of the counties out of like maybe even 5.
Webster Monday markets, but not skunk ape.
Yep. We always want to go to that market in Webster, but never made it.
Yep, she lived in Claremont, and we lived in Winter Garden.
Yes, represent for the West Side. Was it the West Side? Yeah, West
Yes.
Side.
Zed, it does, and we camped in a tent with these children outside, and it was so hot.
It's 51% there.
Yeah, humidity.
In Hawaii.
Yeah,
What are we doing here?
74%.
Let's go.
Hey,
Zed,
Zed,
we're coming over.
Mommy,
we're gonna quarantine with you now
Mommy, can
We're
you
safe,
tell
Zed.
us
We haven't left the house in
something?
4 months.
when I'm done.
Okay.
I missed a question.
Yeah, 30 minutes west of Orlando. Yes, Lisa D. That's why I said west side. Whatever
What was
sign that may be.
Can I sit down?
there? Was a what YouTuber? Diaries.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. What Florida YouTuber was
We're
it?
not
We'll come up and maybe we'll like. What
Sweet.
do you do it when you run into someone footage? Like when you we'll photobomb them. That's what we'll do. So if you find them and we see them, we'll photobomb
Zed
them.
has a garage. Can it fit 5 people and a dog?
I've seen the garage multiple times because he's out there throwing things around.
Oh, so it's not a safe garage because they're gonna throw a medicine ball at my head while I'm sleeping. Wake up.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
You just
they
want it like
moved
this?
to St. Pete. Stephanie,
guys-
our landing.
The landing crew. Yep, they moved from where we're up in North Florida all the way down to near Tampa. It's considered.
So guys, let me turn her on. First, let me show you.
Aubrey, let's not do
let's
that
not do
right
that.
now. Let's move that on out for now, okay? We'll talk about that later. We'll show them how that one flies and stuff, okay? Aubrey almost just destroyed the laptop there.
Yeah, that was great. Zed
Come back
said
up a little
she moved to Colorado because the last move I saw was Pinellas.
Oh my goodness. I know they moved from Jacksonville, Florida to St. Petersburg, and then I didn't know that they moved to Colorado, but I almost think they were from Colorado originally, I think. So
Aubrey, go.
they came from Colorado.
Zed said that will fit, but no one will be happy.
Why?
Yeah, but at least the humidity will be low.
That's true. I get to stay on the beach
Yeah.
in my tent.
So Zed,
She was from Texas originally.
oh really? Wow, so they just go all over the place. Kind of like us in a way. But we just go all over Florida.
Yeah.
We just run
That
all over
tickles now.
Florida. So
Tickles.
I guess when they moved to St. Pete, it didn't work out for whatever reason.
Fits. Puzzles.
Oh my goodness. So see, Lisa D, you're right. You're like a mini Florida right now. You know, a lot of people complain about the heat.
what shade, Lisa?
I'm gonna make the color.
That makes sense.
I love Colorado. We went there one time because in Florida we have Frontier Airlines and they're headquartered in Denver and they offer really, really cheap flights. I think the 5 of us flew out to Denver for around $500, which is unheard of. And so I'm originally from upstate New York, like Kyle, who's in here, Kyle Anderson. And we have the Adirondack Mountains and the Catskill Mountains and Niagara Falls. So I'm used to a lot of beauty in the land and enjoying nature. And Colorado is like that, but Colorado has a booming economy. And where I'm from, everything's falling apart. So Colorado is really interesting to me because of that.
So I really liked it there. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I just want to be able to deal with the
Coldness?
snow.
I love snow.
It feels like 75 and 94 humidity, an hour north of Detroit. Wow, yeah. So you're a ways up there, Lisa D. Does that area in the winter get lake effect snow? Do you get a lot of lake effect snow there? Yeah, I think there's, Colorado is just a really fun place if you like skiing and stuff too. I've never been skiing, but it'd be cool to try someday.
I don't have that kind of balance. I know that I'm not cut out for it.
Okay, well, we're going to get going. So before we go, does anybody want to share real quick what they're doing for the weekend? If it's sitting here on YouTube Lives all weekend, just want to see what everybody's up to in the pandemic weekends. I think we're all in this country.
No, we are too far east for the lake effect snow.
Oh, wow, you're lucky. I grew up in a lake effect snow belt, and it was normal for us to get 6 to 12 inches of snow every night. In fact, it was so bad that sometimes the snow would collapse in the garage to where the snowplows were, and then the snowplows couldn't get out. And just like the National Guard having to come in for these riders, the National Guard would have to come in to help remove the snow off our streets. It was like snow blowers the size of a house driving down the street,
Leave my guitar alone.
and it looked like tunnels. It was kind of crazy.
Stay hydrated, Lisa.
Is she outside working?
She said more yard work this weekend. Yay, not.
Okay.
And then Lisa said not too much, or Jesse said not too much doing a YouTube live Sunday at 3. We've got plans Sunday at 3. Hopefully
Okay.
taking it easy otherwise. Zed said nothing really. I might meet up with someone for lunch, but that's it. And then
All right, we have trouble breaking out behind us too because they're all hungry. They're what do you call that? Hangry.
they're hangry
They're
children.
getting hangry and they're starting to beat each other with Legos.
Malia's not. Malia is
Yeah.
just very calm.
Yeah, Lisa, take it easy out there in that heat. It's no joke.
Oh, that's so exciting, Jesse. And you're being all modest. Just, oh, I have a live. It's her 1-year anniversary on YouTube.
Wow.
And she's just acting like it's a plain old
I
live.
think we're almost on the same time frame there, Jesse. We're coming up on the 1-year mark as well.
So is there like something to this someone from the messages I'm seeing? No, it's a different someone. It says meeting someone.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice, Zed. That's good news. Oh, I didn't fart on live. It's just the way I'm moving my leg over here.
Nobody said that you did.
You were looking at me like that. All right, guys, it's been real. Thank you for hanging out. This camera is pretty good. It's one of the cheapest
I feel
DSLR
like
cameras.
any second a Lego is gonna come and hit me. I see that he's trying to change the subject, Lisa.
Oh, me?
Zed,
Oh, Zed is?
because they're asking him who he's meeting and everything.
Yes, your family wants to know, Zed. Now you must
And
share.
he's like, "Oh, I'll look for your live, Jess." Completely not answering.
You have a good weekend too, Lisa D.
Good night,
Thank you
Lisa.
for
Thank
coming
you.
by. And,
Everybody say good night, Lisa.
Same.
Hold on, there's something I want to show them.
okay, well, Aubrey's building something super quick, I think. I don't know. But you can go, Lisa. You don't have to stay. You do live in America.
But here's
Oh,
Alright, you guys say
Take care, Jesse. Thank you for coming by and leaving and coming back. You came back. That's awesome. Thank you.
he's been getting some spicy messages.
Well,
No, I'm coming.
that's good, Zed. Congratulations there. That'll be good. That will inspire you to, lose more weight, keep going, and
Good night, Kyle.
keep
Thanks
everything
for
going.
always hanging
So thank
out
you
with
guys,
us.
everybody. Thank you, Kyle, for never missing not one Sunday. We hope to give you some kind of trophy or something.
Like Mr.
Uh,
Beast when he,
And yeah, congrats, Zed, on that. And so thank you guys, everybody. Everybody come say goodbye.
I'll grab Malia to say goodbye. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll grab the dog.
No, yes, I have to show them something. You want to
Okay. I can't pick up the dog because she's sleeping. But
Mommy's lying.
there you go. Show them real quick because
Yeah,
Aubrey built this. What is it, Aubrey?
it's a tower
It's a tower. That's really cool.
that you broke.
Come here, Gamma. She's not sleeping. Ow, ow, ow.
Watch her head.
I got her. All right. And here's Gamma. She's saying hi. Wait, let's see if I can get her arm to come up. She's like, I just woke up. Why are you doing this?
Her name is Punzel. Her name is Punzel.
Don't be embarrassed.
What? Did we? No, Zed, we're happy for you. This is
Yeah.
not a place to be embarrassed by any means. That's great news, actually. You're going to be on The Biggest Loser. You're getting married. Even the dog's happy for you. See, look, she's like, woo, Zed, congratulations.
Malia thinks her dog doing that is hilarious.
All right, did you say bye to everybody?
Say bye. Here, look. Wave. Say bye, everybody. Can you wave?
Here, look, wave at the camera. Say bye.
Guys,
No, like
I
this.
know that's
Malia, wave.
Can I say bye? No.
Yes, come here, say bye.
Not the M word.
Uh-oh, I said the M word, didn't I?
You did.
Well,
What?
maybe so. Maybe. You never know. Are you going to say bye to everybody?
Bye.
Say bye.
Isaac, you want to come say goodbye?
Bye, kids. Bye, Pupper.
Hi, puppy.
Bye, Jesse. Bye,
Hi,
Zed.
puppy. Hi,
He wants to say goodbye.
Oh,
Can you lift
come
him
here,
up?
say bye to everybody. Bye, Lisa D.
Hi,
Bye, Diaries of a Disabled Mom. And everyone else that was in here.
Hi,
Kyle.
Isaac wants to
Everybody
say
that
goodbye.
didn't talk, if they were in here and they didn't talk, bye. Thank you for staying. And we'll see you again soon on another live stream. And we'll be releasing a really cool video soon, too. So we're going to go ahead and end this now. On the 3, 2, 1. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.